For over 25 years, my mornings were the same. Wake up, smoke. There was just no thought, no structure, just autopilot. When I quit smoking, I thought the hardest part would be the cravings. It wasn't. It was realizing I had no idea what to do with my mornings anymore. Because when you remove something that's been there for 25 years, you don't just lose a habit, you lose structure. And if you don't rebuild that first hour, oh man, cigarettes, yeah, they can creep back in. The old morning loop. My mornings weren't like complicated. They were automatic. Wake up slightly foggy, reach for my coffee, step outside and smoke. Sometimes forget the coffee and let's just go smoke. And if I had time, I'd probably scroll a bit. Looking back, I didn't think about it much, not at that time. It felt normal. But when I stopped smoking, the silence in that first hour was definitely uncomfortable. No structure, no rhythm, just gaps. And that's when I started noticing something I hadn't seen before, the ritual gap. This connects directly back to what I called ritual gaps in the last video. Mornings are the biggest one. It's the anchor point of the entire day. And when that anchor disappears, your brain, it starts searching for something familiar. That's where most people slip without realizing. Not in the evening, not during stress, but in that first hour. What I did first. At first, I didn't try to rebuild everything. I focused on one rule. Don't start the day on autopilot. Don't. No, not allowed. So instead, I added one thing, movement, before anything else. Not a workout, not a plan, just stepping it out,
Get him!
Walking.
Oh. I got this sun in my eyes, I'm just like this.
Resetting my state before I touch anything.
Yeah. Oh, really? This is so stupid. Anyways.
Anything that could pull me back into those old patterns. And something surprising happened. The cravings didn't disappear. They just lost their timing. That matters more than people realize because timing is what habits run on. It's like the fuel in the car. What I use. Movement alone wasn't the full system. My energy was still inconsistent. Some mornings were good, don't get me wrong, but some felt off. Hey, I'm only human, right? So I started tightening the structure. Hydration first, movement early, and a small set of things I use now every day. Just consistent support for energy, recovery, and staying balanced. This is what I actually use every day. Why the first hour matters. Once the morning stopped being rando, everything else started stabilizing. Mornings aren't just part of your day. They set your identity for the rest of it. When I stopped starting my day on autopilot, I stopped living on autopilot. Quitting smoking wasn't the transformation. Rebuilding the structure was. Autopilot versus intentional. There's still mornings where I remember the old pattern, coffee, step outside, that sequence is still inside me. But now there's a space in between, right? A decision point, a pause, a different direction. That's really the difference. Not perfection, just interruption of the old loop. I'm convinced now that you don't erase 25 years of habit. You overwrite it slowly, one ritual gap at a time. Now, my mornings look different. Same time, different structure. And this is just the first layer, because mornings are only part of it. Stress is another layer. If you can't handle stress without cigarettes, you're still not fully free. That's what I'm breaking down in the next video. How I handle stress now without going back. And if you've been quit, but things still feel unstable. Start with your mornings. Not everything, just the first hour, because that's where the loop either resets or repeats. Stay on your path, and I'll see you in the next one. Nice, okay. I think I'm pretty happy with this. Nice. Yeah, this should be a doozy.